Yeah. We going into the new year the right way. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's really good in the hood? It's the super producer. Yeah. Y'all feeling that? Y'all like that? Hold on, let me go back. Yeah. New Year's Eve. We going into 2026 like some big dogs. You pulling up. We got a great. I said a great. I meant that. We going into 2026 big. We got a great show tonight. Yes, we do. Go ahead, pull up. Go ahead and hit that like button. Y'all know how I get to talking. Folks say talking is my superpower. Folks, that means you're going to forget. That means you're going to forget. What's going on, Big Ronnie? We in here. We are in. Oh, man, turn it down. Y'all got to excuse me. Oh, man. Y'all, I apologize. I got my coffee, right? Shout out to Plant Poppy. Just finished watching a movie, Nick Cage, whatever you want to call it. Wiley's World. If you are familiar with the movie Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know if Five Nights at Freddy's is good. I don't. I do know that this movie got that Five Nights at Freddy vibe. And if you like Snakes on the Plane, because you got to see Samuel Jackson be Samuel Jackson. Like you don't care nothing about the plot. You got to see Samuel Jackson be Samuel Jackson. Well, Wiley's World is Nicolas Cage getting to be Nicolas Cage. I really say Nick say 10 minutes, say 10 words in the whole damn movie. Other than that, he spent the majority of the movie playing a pinball machine, if that's what you will. I forgot what to call the daggum thing. Been so long since we played them. And drinking grape soda. And whooping the hell out of animatronics. Wait a minute. We tripping. Y'all trying to get somebody in trouble. Stay right there with that. Stay right there. Stay right there. Y'all trying to get somebody in trouble. My cell phone is trying to get me in trouble. Yeah, play that right there. Don't play nothing else. But yes, if you ain't got nothing to do, just some guilty pleasure. You ain't trying to overthink the movie. You ain't trying to do all that. You ain't trying. No, it's on Tubi. It's pretty good. Nicolas Cage, Wiley's World. Y'all go catch that and everything like that. Let me make sure I go ahead and greet folks because I don't want to be rude. I wasn't raised that way by my peoples and everything like that. I see y'all pulling up in here and everything like that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and greet folks. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and greet folks and everything like that. My brother D-Real is in the building. D-Real. If y'all ain't seen the show that we did last Friday with Miss Ty, if you're a Black Panther fan and you swear you're a Black Panther fan and can't nobody tell you you're not a Black Panther fan, Miss Ty's World Guinness Book Collection will make you question how much of a Black Panther fan you really are. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. That was our video we did last Friday night and everything. It's on my brother's YouTube page, Friday Night Vibe. Y'all go check that out. Ronnie J is in the building. My wife is in the building, which reminds me. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Should have seen. Yeah, come on. Here we go. So, what I need everybody to do, because we say sharing is caring. That's what we say in the Rock With Me Nation. Now we say sharing is caring. So what we gonna do, my wife has 2 YouTube pages. She does. Y'all know she do the crochet. Y'all know she got the Cricut machine and everything like that, the sewing machine. So what we gonna do is sharing is caring. And if I can share somebody else's YouTube page, and I have, then I can definitely share my wife's YouTube page. Y'all going on over there. If you like that type of stuff and everything like that, I do, being able to do things for yourself. She got it. You know somebody that want it. It ain't nothing but nothing. Just going on over there and tell them, hey, going on over there and like the page. Yeah, you can do all that right there. You can do all that right there. God dang. But this YouTube be acting janky. I'm trying to do something right here, and it won't let me do it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? There we go. Put that other one in there. Bam. There we go. So we got 2 YouTube pages, 2 links and everything like that. So we got it going. Mr. Royalty King, that's over there TikTok designing, doing stuff and everything. Y'all give it up for Mr. Royalty King. Appreciate you, big dog, showing up, showing some love, showing support. And speaking of showing support, it is December 31st. So whatever you got planned, like I kind of like want to see us in 2026, do some more of this and everything like that. So don't get ridiculous, from now, like just be responsible. Be responsible. Yeah. So we got Mr. Royalty King in the building and everything like that. And I tell him it's in the building. He of the I ask tough questions variety. Yeah, that's what that is. So we're going to do this. I think I stopped the music. Don't stop the music till you can't. Yeah, I think I stopped the music. We're going to go back though. Yeah, we're gonna go back. I like that beat right there. Shout out to Groove Pad. And everything like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's topics. Like I said, y'all need to go check out Wiley's World. I ain't like, that's a date night movie to me. That's a date night. You got the obligatory, you know how in horror movies, you always got folks want to get busy at the wrong time. That's in there. Which was the damnedest thing. They knew why they was going. That's what, how the couples, they get busy at the wrong time. They don't know what's going on. They don't know where they at. They don't know the particulars. This couple knew. They knew. And then what make it was so bad, it was us. It was us. It was us. It was us. It was a brother thinking with the wrong head at the wrong time. Bruh, you know why you there. Y'all go check that out though. It's funny. That said, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's topics. I think we got some great topics tonight and everything like that. I do. This gonna be a petty show. This gonna be a petty show. I'm sorry. I don't know any other way to do this show because I don't want to make it serious. So this gonna be a petty show. So tonight's topics being what they are: Black Panther, Reseizing the Throne, a story worth telling. Yeah. Ryan Coogler's plans for Black Panther 2. How old is this? Is there an underlying plan to their usage? Yeah, we're gonna break it down. That ain't the same topic. Them 3 different topics right there. Number 4, Christopher Priest suing a fellow YouTuber over a Flattering documentary. Got to give credit to Trey Michael for that one and everything like that. We're gonna get into it. One world to come, realizing we've seen this before from this very same day. Never mind. Jed Mackay leaving the Avengers. What does this mean for them? Specifically T'Challa. Like, let's go ahead. Let's spin that forward. We know exactly what we're talking about. Looking back on our favorite comics from 2025. What's yours? Yeah, we're gonna get into it. I've been thinking about this for the past, I want to say week and a half. Y'all know how folks felt about James Gunn's Superman? You know how folks describe Superman as being woke? Captain America, Winter Soldier. Is Steve Rogers woke by today's standards? Because you know they love them some Steve. You know they love them some Steve. Oh, good God Almighty, they love them some Steve. You used to love Clark too, didn't you? Till you found out you wasn't Clark. Yeah, you got more in common with John Walker than you do with Steve. Anyway, action figure news from Dave's Model Behavior. Yeah, shout out Dave. What's going on, Big Dave? Yes, you did. You made tonight's show. You did, because you dropped some good stuff that I think members of the Rock With Me Nation will absolutely love. And your baby Nate over there on Instagram. I don't know if y'all familiar with her. Versus Clarissa Shields. Yeah, that's crazy. That's because I don't. It be some smoke. I don't necessarily know if you want. Like I don't. But anyway, her latest post on Clarissa Shields, is she on point or is she reaching? Yeah, we gonna get into it. Y'all go ahead and greet everybody and everything like that. Let me make sure I check in with everybody before we get the show underway, because I don't want to be rude. We got Ryder Maverick in the building. What's going on, Ryder Maverick? Yeah, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude tonight. Really do like the way you rule me. Hey, really do like the way you rule me. Oh, oh, tonight. I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood. God is good all the time. All the time. God is good. My other brother, Diabolical Nerd. What is going on, Diabolical? What is going on? Yes, we are in here. We in here. Everybody pull up. Like I said, we in here for a good time. Not to be confused with a long time. Black Panther. Resiezing the throne. Give me 1 second. I ain't gonna lie, I like that beat. Anyway, so Black Panther, we didn't talk about it ad nauseum. Got that 60th anniversary story and everything. Got the 4 stories that ain't got no damn thing to do. Anyway, that book come out in February. I want to ask the Rock With Me Nation a question. I want to ask comic book fans a question. It ain't got to be Black Panther comic book fan. You just might have been reading in period. I want to ask y'all a question. Serious as cancer. Not who can make the average dancer. Remember that scene? Shout out to Jonathan Hickman. You know that scene where they got out there where Shorty, she talking to T'Challa and she say, well, you did take the throne back. He did. It ain't true. What? How? Like, no, Dave. I want y'all to tell me right now. Safe space. Would you prefer his 60th anniversary tell you how he got his happy behind back on the throne, or would you prefer them 4 stories you get? Safe space. This is a safe space. That's a damn it. This is safe space. Which one you would have preferred? The story that tells you how he got his butt back on the throne, or them 4 stories that really, when you think about it, ain't got a damn thing to do with nothing. The doors to the church are wide open. Doors to the church are open. Doors to the church are open. This the participation part of the show. This the participation. This the participate. I can't even get it out right. This is the participation part of the show. I remember watching your video all them years ago on this now so-called news. We gonna get there now. Tell them we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. But I just want from y'all, what's going on? Diabolical Nerd in the building. Appreciate you. Diabolical in the yacht, man. Damn it. Hey, wait, whoa, hey. Y'all give it up one time, because I like that there yonder. Y'all My brother is making it do what it do. Y'all show Diabolical some love on that one. Good and great. Diabolical with the $10. Yeah. A movement, not a moment. You damn right. Told folks I wasn't going nowhere. And now tell him his own point. Because when we get to that topic, I'm gonna just go down the list. I sent it to Dora earlier today and everything like that. I'm gonna go down the list. There were at least 5 articles out there from 2022 talking about. We're gonna get into it. But y'all help a brother out. Let me know which story you would have preferred. The 4 stories we getting from those talented writers. To Theo, why you take your glasses off? Because I don't work them. I don't work them. I don't. I can't say I necessarily understand the editorial process. So I'm not going to act like that. I can't say I understand the writing process. I'm not going to act like that. But I do have a creative mind. I do. And if I'm looking at Imperial, and I got Hasbro Marvel Legends talking about they getting ready to release, shout out to Dave's Model Behavior. Hasbro is getting ready to release a Magic the Gathering Black Panther action figure. The 60th anniversary is April. Stop it. It's not February. Next year, Jonathan Hickman, one of the most respected, well-known writers out there, bar none. It ain't even a question. It ain't no question. I know folks when Dr. Eve Ewing was writing, they was like, damn, all that story you trying to give us, just put it back on the damn throne. And I was like, hey, now, come on now. Hey, we don't want to cheat the story. Honestly, I didn't think nobody else knew how to do it like that. It's kind of like how James Gunn didn't skip the whole process that Marvel did to establish their universe. James Gunn just told you, no, they've been here for the longest damn time. Pay attention. Jonathan Hickman gives us Imperial. I'm not even gonna try and tell y'all all that. That's what Jonathan like. No, read that. No, he back on the throne. That's what Jonathan said. Jonathan said, no, F all that. I don't give too damn what that writer said. I appreciate what the other 2 writers tried to do after that. But for my story to work, him. You know what? There are times in life when you're going to be able to look back and see more than one side. And you want to know you were either A, on the winner side or B, on the right side. Always, them things ain't necessarily guaranteed to be the same, right? And so when we sit up here and we had so many folks say it's just a mantle, do you realize Jonathan Hickman had Shorty in the Black Panther costume, and still, you got 2 of them in there. Who was the Black Panther? He made it abundantly clear. I don't give 2 damns about all that stuff y'all got going on. Yes, I know Shorty has been a Black Panther. Hell, I wrote a story with her being a Black Panther. But who is the T-H-E? Not A, not A, not one of. No. The. You know how Bruce is the. You know how Peter is the. You know how Thor is the. I said Thor because we got more than his whole bunch of them out there. You know how some folks feel like it's Hal is either the or John is either the and everybody else is just yeah. Woo! So I'm of the mindset. I think if you ask Black Panther fans what they prefer, I'm of the mindset we'd have preferred the story where he would have. Let me see. I'm a Lolo, right? Right. That was that young lady. He trained Wakanda Spy Network. Right. That's the young lady that deleted Jai. Damn. Fellas, make sure you don't upset your woman to the point where Jai did. Because that's crazy. Prime Minister Folasar, where's she at? You see, I don't be wanting folks to think that if I'm buying your comic book, we buying their comic books, we're not invested in their story. No, no, no. Brian, Mr. Illuminati. Faxu, Anon, and Adaby. I'm not trying to be funny, but you gave them to me. I don't know where they at. I just want folks to know I'm consistent. So now I'm looking at Black Panther. I got Prime Minister Folasar. Her right hand man. Lolo. And Mr. Smith's least favorite character, Tosin. Yeah, where they at? I couldn't get none of that. Because that's what telling me how T'Challa got back on the throne. I'd have got all that. You see how we kept characters that another writer used as opposed to just throwing away a character every time we get another writer. Yeah, because we seen, I don't know what we got going on over here. So yeah, I'd have preferred that. Let me keep up with these notes. I would have preferred a story based around how T'Challa took the throne back. That would have made me more interested in the 60th anniversary of the Black. Yeah. Diabolical, to Kimoyo's greeting. Folks do realize who T'Challa's mother is, and that if you just relegate him to just the throne, you don't get the adventures he goes on. No, you don't. You sure don't. You sure don't. You sure don't. You sure don't. So, but you know, Kimoyo, truth be told, more than enough people think the Queen Mother Ramunda is his biological mom. That's crazy. That's crazy. They ain't got the same mama. As a matter of fact, you ready? Here we go. Black Panther fact. T'Chaka got 3 children. Ain't none of them got the same mama. I know you're like, whoa. Was he? No, he wasn't. He wasn't what the Ole Miss Rebels are now calling Lane Kiffin. No, he wasn't that. Iyami passed away, right? He adopted Hunter, right? And then he married Queen Mother Ramunda. So he has 3 children. They all have 3 different mothers. And if you let Mr. Ray Smith tell it, they all got 3 different daddies. They're like, Theo, what you mean? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Y'all make it make sense. Hunter is 17 years old. I'm sorry, Hunter is 12 years older than T'Challa. Correct? Correct. What we think the age gap is between T'Challa and Shuri. Now, I'm only asking that question because they got it in canon that Ramunda was kidnapped by Anton Pretorius for 10 years. Let me say it like this. During that 10-year time frame, he was doing to her what Akibe was doing to Nakia. Let me say it one more time. During that 10-year time frame, and Buddy wasn't taking no breaks, he was doing to Ramunda what Akibe was doing to Nakia. Take from that what you will. That's right, what Kimoyo said. I'm like, if you could, please, this is how we pay the bills. No, that for real. This, me and my wife are full-time YouTubers. This is what this is. We out here. We out here, no fear. So we said we want Black Panther. We want dedicated and everything. We out here. Dedicated favor. Moving right along. To the next topic. Like I said, we in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. Yes. Now tell them this is your part of the show. Ryan Coogler's plans for Black Panther 2. How old is this? Y'all say, Theo, y'all just sit back. You know me, I'm real big on sharing. Okay. That would be one. Hold on. Give me a second here. That would be two. Hold on. Damn, Theo, how many you got? I don't know. Somebody I used to be cool with called me the receipt keeper. That would be three. That would be four. Woo. And that would be five. Yeah, because I'm apologize right now. I'm gonna be petty. I said this. The show gonna be petty tonight. That's what I said. The show gonna be petty tonight. So as I see this thing here, I'm looking, and I don't be wanting to do all this because I just don't want to. I said stuff make me feel some type of way, and I really did mean that, and I didn't want to do nothing else. So this comes to us from entertainment. Emily. I'm hoping I'm Emily. No, that's got to be Emily. Travis. I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. December 29th, 2025. The sequel would have seen T'Challa face off against Namor while simultaneously trying to complete an important ritual with his son. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's today. I guess I go ahead and grab this. I'm sorry. I don't. Guess I go ahead and grab this, put this in here. But so let me see if some of this sound familiar to y'all. Hold on. So the very first one, which comes to us from EW, ironically enough, 2022. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was originally a father-son story before Chadwick Boseman's death. Devon Coggin wrote that on December 23rd, 2022. Director Ryan Coogler revealed his initial plan for the sequel, which would have focused on T'Challa and his young boy. We had some crazy scenes in there for Chad. I could keep the party rolling, but we say God is good, right? Crazy. The article that I started this off with, Entertainment Weekly, 2025. And then we got another article from Entertainment Weekly, 2022. Yeah, that's crazy. Talking about the same damn thing, right? Right. So I told folks, I'm going to stand on it. I told folks, I said, I really don't like certain stuff being set my way because it makes me feel some type of way. I don't like feeling that. Shout out to Royalty. As I said tonight, I'm real big on protecting my mental health. And I don't like drama. I don't like dealing with disingenuousness on a conscious basis. I don't like that. Like, I don't know. Let me protect my peace. When I think you full of it, I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to talk to you. Mr. Smith would say, it's my spirit. I'm seeing it in you and I don't like it. It's turning my stomach. Well, God bless his soul. Chadwick been gone since 2020. Ryan's prize horse is Michael B. Jordan. It ain't Chadwick Boseman. And every Chadwick Boseman fan knows he's done more movies that are more significant to our culture than Black Panther. 42? Get on up. Marshall. He's played those roles. And it's crazy because nobody from that damn cast and crew mentions those roles. You tying this dude to Black Panther. Really? That's the only role he didn't play. Black Panther? Wow. And it's crazy because you're using his name to sell that damn movie like you did the second one. You don't care for T'Challa. Now I'm going to say it like we tell the writer of the comic book. You don't give two damns about the character. Don't use the character. Stop dragging up the character's name. Stop dragging up the actor's name who played the character. You are moving forward. You put T'Challa in the ground in 2022. You cut off Chadwick's story. You couldn't think of any other way to immortalize that dude other than put the character he portrayed 6 feet in the ground when you know that's never been done before. Now you want to sell, because that's how I'm taking it. I'm offended. That's exactly how I'm taking it. I'm offended because you're using his name to push your movie. By the time 2028 rolls around, he will be 8 years removed from an MCU project, and you're supposed to be his friend. But in that interview that somebody sent me, you say you feel like you was just not learning Chadwick as an actor. You was just not learning who he was as an actor. I'm sorry. If he's your friend, you would know who he was as an actor, as opposed to just now figuring him out. Yeah, I don't care nothing about the stuttering. You tell me what you want to. Just because somebody stuttered don't mean they ain't got bad intentions. They don't. There's no reason. Why we not talking about Tucson? Why we not talking about Letitia Wright? In 2028 with Black Panther 3, why should anybody who didn't give a damn about T'Challa, when you made the decision to delete him, why do they give two damns about what Black Panther 2 was going to be like about T'Challa? They would rather you talk about Shorty and Tucson and Nakia. That's what they would prefer. No, you still trying to use it, and I see it. And I can say that to his face. You using that dude's name to sell that damn movie. Just like y'all used his passing to push Black Panther 2. Now it's obvious. It's 5 articles sitting out there. This is the 6th one.
Big thanks, brother.
Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, Roy. Appreciate you. Yeah. No. I'm trying not to be. I said I was going to be petty. This was the 6th article. And like I said, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. The first article from 2025, the one that I read to y'all first, is from the same damn website. And now they want to spin the block. Well, you know what you didn't do? You didn't spin the block to get him that bio, did you? Now I'm mad, as my wife would say. Now I'm mad. You didn't do nothing to keep his legacy going other than say, we can't do nothing with the character. Well, you know what? You got your wish, because now you can't do a damn thing with the character unless you check in with the Rock With Me Nation. You can't do no damn video game without checking in with us. You can't do no animation without getting our approval. And you will not be successful with any Black Panther live action project until you have a damn sit down with us. We're gatekeeping T'Challa and everything Wakandan. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I ain't taking it back. Think it's a game, which is crazy, because I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box. I'm not. See, this is the other thing. How many social media influencers run around right now talking about Black Panther 3 and what his plans were? Ryan Coogler. They know the same damn thing I know. They know the same damn thing I know. And now they want to spin the block and say, hey, John Campia, See, this is why I don't like folks talking for me. Like Grace Randolph. Now you want to say you didn't like Black Panther 2. You didn't care for it. You didn't fight for nothing. No, as a matter of fact, you and quite a heavy spoilers, you and New Rock Stars, you and Behind the Trailer Park News, quite a few of you tried to get me and mine stoked up to go see that damn trash. You didn't give two damns about us as fans. And you damn sure didn't give two damns about me and my people. You pushed that trash. Now you want to sit back and say you didn't like the movie? How about when it comes to movies that are about us, you have somebody on your set that actually gives a damn about us as opposed to somebody who just wants you to smile in their damn face, because I don't care for you like that. That's peer to peer. Your professional opinions are biased based on what they can do for John Campion. It ain't for the viewing audience. You're not the only one. I'm trying to be respectful because you're not the only one did that. No, it was quite a few of us that looked like me that did the same damn thing, and you know who you are. Well, just like you know who you are, I know who you are. When you see me, give me that respect because I know you fucked up. And you've been fucking up, which is why me and Daryl out here right now trying to clean up your fuck-ups. That's exactly what that is. You fucked up. You cost your people. You cost the MCU money because you told them people would blindly follow as opposed to being more, I don't know, Siskel and Ebert, you know, actual critics. You wanted to act like you was working for Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme, just glazing folks left and right. Moving right along, because we ain't going to belabor the point. We ain't got to. What I will say is this. I don't need to see nobody at no Comic-Con. I ask tough questions. I asked her a question. Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor, is in the building. Duck reacts, what's going on? Years later, and you still got the receipt. Well, like I said, I was called the Receipt King. Somebody I don't talk to, because they was on that nonsense, called me a Receipt King. Well, if you gonna call me the Receipt King when we cool, that means I keep up with everything. So if me and you fall out, it's safe to say you fucked up because I keep receipts. Lying don't do me no good. This channel over here is built on integrity. We care about getting the story right. We don't care about being right. We don't care about being wrong. We care about being accurate. Let me keep up with these notes. Diabolical says, I'm right there with you, extremely protective of my peace and time. And you damn right. Call them blood-sucking vultures who disrespect the legacy of Chadwick out. It pisses me off to know. Listen, it was something that kept bothering me. And I was like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way about another brother because I feel like to a degree that's giving the enemy the victory. But when I sit back and I see how you move, you are him. Everybody love you. Every time we talk about somebody doing a brand new black project, it's him. They all want him. Okay, well that means you should be good enough to do something without mentioning his damn name. You don't need to mention his name. You shouldn't need to say anything about him other than I miss him. But to do a Black Panther project, you don't need to mention his name. You don't. As a matter of fact, who asked you that damn question? Because I know damn good and well they not asking you the same damn question they asked your happy ass 3 years ago. Hey, Roland Martin, you still covering for him? You're a journalist, right? That makes sense to you, Roland? Asking the same damn question 3 years later just to get the same damn answer. Why we can't do a Black Panther movie without mentioning Chadwick Boseman? It's because you know damn good and well it was Chadwick. That's the secret sauce. There, I said it. That's the secret sauce. It wasn't you. It wasn't nobody else. That's the secret sauce. He was the secret sauce. You ain't got it, and you know you don't. That's what it is. You ain't got it, and you know you don't. So the only way you feel like this movie can be partially successful is if you still tie his name to the movie. Bruh, Message from the King was a better Black Panther movie than that MCU stuff. And every Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa fan knows that's what it is. So you ain't even got the best Black Panther movie out the two. I really want to say keep his name out your mouth. But then folks gonna say, who am I? But I really want to say keep his name out your mouth. Because you're not living up to his legacy as a man. You're not respecting his legacy as an actor because you only working with one. And you're not respecting his legacy as a man because he stood for all of us. You're selfish. Diabolical say we predicted this long ago. We said while all these people were trying to talk down on us, not trying to claim the movement. Nah, yeah, we keep receipt. Yeah, sure do. Yeah, and y'all need to know it. And they know it too. That's why they don't spin the block. No, Theo don't forget stuff. You right. I don't. Question whether or not I hold grudges. Well, what I can tell you is this, is that you see this? You see this, right? Didn't T'Challa make Namor a promise? Didn't he make him a promise? And he was calm with it. He said, hey, I'm gonna do you. Well, we ain't got to ask no questions. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Moving right along, we ain't gonna belabor the point. Like I said, I'm in my feelings. that's all I'm gonna say. I'm in my feelings. I don't like it. All right. Y'all all right out there? It's hot in here. Moving right along. Is there an underlying plan to their usage of constantly mentioning Chadwick Boseman? Yeah, I kind of covered that already. They're using it to get you interested in Black Panther. That's the shame of it all. 2020. Second movie, 2022. Nobody asked for. We said don't delete the character. Nobody asked for a sequel. They try and make it seem like folks wanted a sequel. No, the only people that wanted a sequel was the cast and crew and Kevin Feige at the MCU. Recast T'Challa No Dollar did not ask for a sequel, didn't demand a sequel, wasn't looking for a sequel. As a matter of fact, I'm of the mindset there were more than enough of us in recast T'Challa No Dollar still grieving. So we could have waited. We weren't chasing the cash cow because we got T'Challa at the house. we got Black Panther at the house. We got Wakanda at the house. So we wasn't chasing that. We was good. All we said was don't delete the character. Well, y'all went above and beyond and said it was just a mantle. You had Comics Explained out here vouching for you. You had Ernie Blurred Without Fear out here lying for you. Yeah, you had quite a few folks out here lying and pushing that narrative. Oh, it's just a mantle. Folks talking tough over there on Twitter. I don't care what nobody say. So you don't care about the truth? But you Comics Explained though. Your whole job is to explain comics. Like I don't know what you want me to do. And the other person's supposed to be a blurred. So how you just give surface level explanations regarding Black characters? No, you're supposed to break it on down. Ain't nobody want to do that. Okay, well, I'm of the mindset we just want to sell Black Panther 3. Let's go ahead and start talking about Chadwick Boseman now and what I wanted to do with him and the son, because while you might not get him in Black Panther 3, you'll at the very least get the son, and I might be able to kind of spin that story forward. We don't give a damn. You know what will make us feel good? Let me help you out, Ryan. Let me help out Ryan Coogler and all his fans. Go down this list real quick. what would make us feel good as Black Panther fans, not just T'Challa fans, Black Panther fans. That's the whole world of Wakanda. What would make us feel good is if, well, actually, because we don't know how you're going to do it right now. Because I'm still trying to figure out how you wrote T'Challa and Nakia having a child out of wedlock when your mother and father are married. Nobody has an answer for that. That's a creative decision. As I asked the other day, whose responsibility is it? Whose role is it? Right there with the pen and paper in your hand, you've been so in such a hurry to write T'Challa, and you've been in such a hurry to write T'Challa having a son. You never thought about writing T'Challa being a loving husband? A loving husband. The nuclear family. You talking about T'Challa and Toussaint. What about T'Challa, Toussaint, and Nakia? You know, the nuclear family. You know, that thing that folks keep saying we not doing here in America. You as an African-American writer, descended from Africans, have the control to write the #1 Black superhero being married with a child, something the damn comic book company won't do. You got pen, paper, you got a computer, you got a keyboard, and somewhere in your mind, having grown up in a house with a mother and father, somewhere in your mind, you said to yourself, that's not good enough for the King of Wakanda. My brother Dora would say, make that make sense. Then you ducked her off with the child in a whole other country. In our culture, that's side chick vibes all day. Because she ain't at the house with his mama and sister. She's ducked off in another country with the child going by a different name. Y'all can defend that trash all day if you want to. At the end of the day, you know what we know it is? Trash. Moving right along. And just so we understand, that topic was me feeling like their underlying usage for still mentioning Chadwick Boseman is to sell tickets to Black Panther 3. Yeah, that's heinous. Christopher Priest suing a fellow YouTuber over a flattering documentary. Lord have mercy, jeez, I don't know what's going on right now. So shout out to Trey Michael. I'm gonna keep up with these notes though. I don't wanna, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get used to doing that every time. And if y'all don't mind, hit that like button. Every time we get to where to transition, I'm gonna go back and revisit the notes from that topic and everything like that. Let me see here. Grand Madam is getting better. Her voice is healing. Let's see here. Wasn't Chadwick the executive producer on Message from the King? Diabolical says, yep, I feel you on that. Never really want to speak negative about another brother, but when they move funny like Coogler and more, they're dangerous to a whole culture if left unchecked. I watched the Drop Squad. Say, Theo, no. Those in my age group know exactly what I'm talking about. And I ain't trying to be funny, but I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, you just, so if School Days, you know the movie with Spike Lee, School Day, as much as I want to pledge a fraternity and everything like that, I'd have been kicking the bobo with the character Lawrence Fishburne was playing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's where I'd have been at. And the movie Drop Squad, like, while I wouldn't have been as, cause some of them cats was, but I'd have been on it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Natel said we need to close the borders and gatekeep. Oh yeah, we gatekeeping. Told you. Oh, no, Natel, you don't think we gatekeeping? Let me tell you how many successful missions we've had as a nation. Rock with me, nation. Rock with me, nation. We've been successful. We've been successful. Now, folks said Black Panther 2 was going to outdo Black Panther, the first movie. it was gonna make it twice as much money. That's what folks said. They did. I don't know why she said that. And now I'm like, you said that. You see how that dude did you? That dude deleted your character. Just Queen Mother Ramuna should still be alive, is all I'm saying. Anyway, they didn't even make what the first movie did. They didn't. We told them, as soon as they came out talking about that Black Panther video game, what did we say? If y'all make that damn game, it's gonna be the most expensive coaster ever made. That was the same damn game where they were talking about everybody and their mama could be Black Panther. What we do? We drop video after video, say, hey, play with it if you want to. Play at your own risk. Well, play at your own risk. I'm telling you, play at your own risk, play at your own risk. What they do? They shut it down. They shut it down. And then the people with 1943, because I was going to take y'all to court. I ain't going to lie. I was going to take y'all to court because I ain't never looked like a Zooty. I ain't lying. Y'all did too much. Spider Pump. I don't look like T'Challa. Zooty ain't never been light skinned. Ain't never had no damn locks. I know who the hell that was. Silas Stone. Victor Stone's dad. Y'all doing way too damn. Just give me my money. Just if you gonna use, this why I need an attorney. Because if you're gonna use my image, my likeness, I need my change. Everybody in mama wearing damn glasses. Really? Silas Stone and his beard gray. And it's black up here too. Never mind. I'm going all over the place. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. But yeah, we gatekeeping. You can't do nothing with T'Challa. What the studio, the animation studio, folks got mad because we told you don't make that. We said do not make that. Lies of Wakanda. Everybody in mama want to talk about it. What did we tell you? Now see, now y'all need to start understanding some stuff. What did the Rock With Me Nation tell you? What did we tell you? Don't make them video games. We told you that. We said don't kill off T'Challa. You didn't want to listen. We told you that animation, those were the lies of Wakanda. But what were we doing while you was doing all that? Dropping comic book source related information. We was giving people Black Panther way before y'all were, not way before, but we was giving it to you folks in quantity and in quality. Think about this for a second. Y'all talking about y'all the quantity thing and everything. Do you know how much Black Panther information we put out over here? Talking about folks got tired, superhero. Ain't it comic book day? Today Wednesday. Folks bought comic books today. Talking about them damn superheroes. Let me see. There's no way T'Challa. Doug Riaz says there's no way T'Challa will have a child out of wedlock. No way. T'Challa, if the woman is on her deletion bed, T'Challa finna marry her before she go. I'm sorry. Let me see. Not Ronnie says, I feel like comics explain that Ernie Blur without fear don't really rock with the Black Panther comic book. They just like kissing MCU, but actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. That's what I'm gonna say, right? They ain't the only ones though. They ain't the only ones. There's been quite a few folks being real loose with their mouth. Now tell them says their Chadwick wouldn't even approve of Nakia having a child out of. They wouldn't. If you ask a man what he would prefer, a man, I said a man, not a male, not a boy, not somebody with just pubic hair and can produce kids. I said ask a man. Don't no man want to have a child out of wedlock. Ain't got a damn thing to do with money. If you are a woman and your mind, you thinking about the perfect thing, the family, the nuclear family, dudes have that same damn vision. We not sitting up and saying, hey, I'm gonna get her pregnant. I'm gonna get her pregnant. We not thinking like that. We want the family. Even the ones that act like they thinking like that, the celebrities, they regret it because either A, you ain't spending time with everybody, or B, you gotta hope everybody and their mama get along. You gotta hope everybody and their mama get along. But I absolutely agree on what you're not telling. Did Ryan not watch Chadwick Howard's speech? He sat right there at the Sirius XM radio, didn't he? When he right there when Chadwick was crying, when he said the two boys passed away, he didn't give two damns. Chadwick sat right there and said in front of all of them at that Sirius XM radio, he had no idea how much that character meant to more than a few. If my friend visits two boys and he's portraying those two boys' favorite characters, and those two boys aren't teenagers, they're boys. They're cancer-ridden patients. My friend passes away from a cancer-related illness. My friend. There's no way with my friend sitting there at that interview shedding tears because those two boys did not get to see their favorite hero. Those would have been the last two boys that didn't get to see their favorite hero, T'Challa. I'd have made sure of that by honoring my friend's legacy. I would have kept that character alive if for no other reason I'm looking at my best friend lose his composure talking about two boys he visited who were ill, who didn't get to live long enough. Now, those were two boys. And I say it, and folks practice cognitive dissonance. Well, how long has Grand Madam Tarot been alive? We thinking just only young folks like T'Challa? How long has Mr. Ray Smith been alive? I'm just asking a question. And we say Mr. Ray Smith. How old is Jonathan Hickman? Hell, I like this one better. How old is Jonathan Mayberry? Mind you, he wrote T'Challa, but he fell in love with T'Challa as a child. And somebody kept that character front and center. So when Reginald Hudlin was getting ready to step away, he could now hand over the chores. And think about what I'm getting ready to say. Because think about how Jonathan Mayberry wrote T'Challa. He can now hand over the writing chores to someone who actually gives a damn about the character as opposed to somebody who just wants to get paid off the character. I don't know how you see your friend conduct that interview and you continue to make the decisions that you make, unless it's about the money. Must be the money, it's turning me on. Must be the money, must be the money, cannot go wrong. Yeah, that's Deion Sanders, must be the money, not the must be the music. Let me see here. What irks me with Ryan is that he knows a baby daddy is not a loving husband, and that's not the child. Thank you. I'm right there with you, grandmadam, baby daddy, baby mama. No. Mother of my child. The father of my child. That's what that is. Because we all know what that whole baby daddy, baby mama stuff means to us as a culture. And he put that out there. Dumped her in a war-torn country at that. Yes, ma'am. And folks not gonna lock into that, but hey, you got to be able to tell even the people that you like, they effing up. If not, they're going to keep going. Moving right along. Like I said, Christopher Priest suing a fellow YouTuber over a flattering documentary. That's crazy. So I'm going to make sure I do this right. Like I said, Trey Michael did the video last night, and I believe sharing is caring. Y'all go ahead. Y'all want to check it out. I'm going to send y'all the link so y'all can have that. God damn, come on. God damn it, this ain't wrong Trey Michael. There we go. Make sure I hit y'all with this and everything like that. I believe sharing is caring. Get to the videos and everything like that. Give y'all a little backdrop on this story. Saw it last night. So there's this guy that did a video bio on Christopher Priest. Mother Mine said he got Christopher Priest's information. Shine Comic. I don't know if y'all follow him. That's Shine, S-H-I-N-E Comic. Did a bio on Christopher Priest on his channel. From what I heard, it's a pretty good bio. Did not watch it, but he's got interviews in there with him where he's actually talking to Christopher Priest, and he's being sued. Well, not legally being sued, but he is receiving some disparaging comments, if you will, from Christopher Priest camp in regards to the story, threatening letters and everything like that. And I just find the timing ironic. I find the timing ironic as hell. Why, Theo? Well, been kicking up so much fuss lately. That movie don't come out till 2028. And then just what? Not really this week. Hopefully we dampen that. But you had folks for the past couple of weeks hyping up Black Panther's 60th anniversary issue. And I'm like, why? Aside from the fact that it's Black Panther, like this ain't making me feel giddy on the inside. The World to Come issue 5 came out today. You know what I found interesting about The World to Come? Because we were told just buy the comics and we'll like it. It don't work that way. It don't tell me to buy your whole run and hope I'm gonna get what I want. No. You got to give me what I want first thing. Yeah. So you know, when you go back and read stuff, reflect on stuff, you think about something like. So let me go back. Christopher Priest, some good writing. We're not finna act like that. We got the Doras, we got the Hattuzaze, we got the Hunter. We seen T'Challa put hands on Mephisto. We not finna act like that. But if we can compliment, we can constructively criticize. Shout out to my brother Daryl, Mr. Smith, and everything like that. Rock with me, nation. Old school Black Panther fans, where y'all at? So I'm in Camilla, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Join the Marine Corps. I'm losing track of stuff. You know, Deep South, Camilla. Black Panther, just the name. We're not trying to have no Black Panther comic book in Mitchell County drugstore. Black Panther. So I'm losing track of some stuff. But as I go back, you know, because you when you got a way to go back through time, you go back in the time. Right. If you don't, I'm sorry, I was having a I'll go inside. I'm sorry. I'm having a Black Street flashback. Anyway, Everett Ross. Now, folks can feel it's a safe space. Safe space. But I ain't never needed the black sidekick in the white comic book for me to, you know, I don't want to say identify, but for me to like the white character. I ain't never needed that. Just give me a good story. You ain't got to give me a black character to make the white character relatable. The white character is human, right? Human? I'm just asking questions. The white character is human, right? And what the white character go through as a dude, aside from the superhero stuff, I probably didn't experience as a dude myself. Right. So Everett Ross, I don't know why, but we felt like we needed to put Everett Ross in there. which because I don't know why Eric Ross needed to save the day in Black Panther, but clearly. So Eric Ross was the Black Panther? He wasn't even the Commissioner Gordon Batman. Like Killmonger pulled up and Everett was like, so I gotta no, we're not doing that. So hold on. Because once again, like I said, I don't need me in you don't need to put me in the Batman comic book for me to like Batman. It's either a good story or it's not. So you mean to tell me the dude who had the arrogance, the comfortability to make a statement in regards to him being able to write a Black Panther comic book without having a titular character in it? You mean to tell me that dude? I just want to make sure I'm clear. That dude who has a statement out there talking about, oh, you mean the dude in the Kit Kat costume? That dude. You mean tell me that dude who in 2025, after we've had a multi-ethnic president in the White House for 8 years consecutive, his idea was to this time around not put Everett Ross on the throne, but put Everett Ross' son on the throne. So you like that? Like you like that? Because Eric, Everett, not Everett's son. You. It's something wrong with us. It's something wrong with us. Man, I can't make that up. It's something wrong with us. It's something. I ain't never heard somebody say, I don't want to write Wolverine and get attached to Wolverine. You mean the short dude that smell like toilet water? I don't see that dude. I don't see that person writing Logan. I don't. I don't see anybody writing being assigned to write no Wolverine comic book and Logan just got and disappeared for damn near. I don't see that. I don't see that. And I don't see us being allowed to do that. I don't. When their characters disappear, you know they coming back. You knew Clark was coming back. You did. And we did. We knew Bruce was coming back. We did. And low key, even though it took forever and a damn day, we knew Barry Allen was coming back. Meanwhile, Bill Foster, I don't even know how to feel about Maggot. Here today, going tomorrow. I don't even know how to feel. I'm in my feelings. Y'all put that dude back on the comic book though. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Priest is still bitter that nobody gives a damn about White Panther. I mean, and I don't even know how to tell because I like Hunter. It ain't my fault. I want some more Hunter. Why you didn't give us Hunter? You don't give a damn about him either. He could have gave us a story where T'Challa and Hunter made peace in the 60th anniversary. He don't even give too damn about Hunter. I don't want to hear nothing because I didn't customize 2 of your characters. 2 of them. I don't want to hear a damn thing. You gave me him. What the hell was he at? One thing the young brother did that I believe set off Priest was the fact he turned down every offer DC and Marvel gave him with a black-led character. I mean, he did it. I mean, he didn't want to write Black Panther. That, to me, that's like some folks getting mad that they was at Freaknik with the videotape rolling. Weren't you there? Stand on business. You was there. You was getting your freak on. You mean to tell me you thought you couldn't have thought that? you could not have thought that you doing whatever you want to do with strangers with video cameras, and you thought, okay, stop. Don't think that. Don't think that. He stated he did not want to write the character. He wanted to write Batman. You can't be mad if that's what you said and somebody quoting you on it. What now? I see. I'm of the mindset that's just misplaced anger. You mad at yourself. That's what that is. You mad at yourself, ain't you? But didn't he put Everett Ross in a Robin costume and have T'Challa looking like Batman? Like, that be my thing right there. Folks want to glaze. Oh no, I ain't got to glaze you. Them ingredients either the bomb or they not. He showed receipts that Priest didn't write for black characters for some years and only came back when he had the chance to write for a white character. It's either, here's the thing. If that's how he genuinely feels, and I'm talking about Christopher Priest, as Bobby Brown would say, that's his prerogative. But you can't get mad. He's literally put that out there. That's the thing. It don't take shine putting that out there for those that know his work, that ain't gonna glaze him, to know that's literally how he feels. So I don't know. This White Panther in Worlds to Come makes a lot of sense. Now, we already know this was Ross' story and not T'Challa. Bam. Bam. Grandma Taylor's height, Rider Maverick. That's how we were taught back in the day. Priest looks to be his 70s. For me, it was a big deal to be a black writer, but different for him. Yeah. I really wish he was removed from the 60th anniversary. How about they just scrap that story altogether? You either give me, here we go. You can give me Cody Ziegler. I'll take it. I don't want that story. I don't. You can give me Evan Narcisse. You can. I don't want that story. Them other two writers, like the Backstreet Boys, they can go, bye, 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 bye. Yeah, they can go. They can go. Because they made their personal feelings known. And I'm going to actually quote one of the writers. Because this is what he said, Tom Brevoort told him. Why would I want to assign somebody to a story and they don't like the character? Why would you force a character onto a writer that, well, I keep receipts. Well, that writer don't too particularly care for that character. It's in his writings. I ain't got to say it. It's sit right there. His work speaks for him. Why would you be a part of this? Cheryl Lynn Eaton, Jonathan Mayberry, Jonathan Hickman, Reginald Hutland, Dr. Eve Ewing, David List. The only reason why I'm not saying Roxane Gay is because Roxane Gay didn't write Black Panther stories. She wrote World of Wakanda stories, but still, that right there, give me the writer that wants to elevate the character. And I don't know how you elevate a character and don't even put them in their own damn anniversary issue. Now, mind you, that's a question that I would love to ask each and every last one of them writers, because one, they're all men. Two, they're all African American, or at the very least African. So I would love to ask how you sit there writing a story, a comic book, supposedly the 60th anniversary of the #1 black superhero, and you as an African American man don't put that character in it. And you need to know what I mean when I say that. So don't say nothing to me about no past damn story. Those are the questions that need to be asked. They don't get asked. But you know what? This one I throw the gauntlet down right here. This one I throw the gauntlet down right here. Here's what we know, and here's what you know. some of these writers, since that 60th anniversary was announced, have been on some YouTube channels. Y'all like that gauntlet right there? George Bulldog all day, UGA all day, baby. Yeah. Since that comic was announced with the synopsis sitting out there, so you knew what all 4 stories were, you have some of those writers then showed up in your favorite YouTube channel and ain't been asked none of them questions. Ain't been asked none of them questions. If anything, they've been made to feel real good. You can make somebody feel real good and still ask tough questions. Don't they ask Shedeur Sanders tough questions? Yeah. Let me see here. Keeping up with the notes here. Kimoyo says, remember Priest created Red Line to show you how he feels about the concept of Black Panther? Yes. Kimoyo says Ridley followed the same path Priest did. Yes, he did. Ryder Maverick said, but right into Choro just feels like a slap in the face. It is. That's why I'm not mentioning the name. Priest is about 63. That generation believed they had fully integrated into U.S. mainstream. They didn't lie to him, Grandma. They didn't lie to him or lie to himself. Moving right along. So yeah, we looking at that. It's crazy. You want to sue the dude? Man, get your life together. One world to come. I think we've already addressed it. We've seen this before. This Everett Ross sitting on the throne all over again. That's what you wanted. Finally got it. Ain't nobody got to ask. Why can't somebody? Christopher Prieston did it twice. It's in print. You want to see it in live action? No, it's world come. You get it there, and then go back to his Dark Knight with his Marvel Knight series. You get it there too. Got the father and the son on the throne. Look at that. Lord have mercy. They ain't never got T'Challa's son on the throne. Come on. Jed Mackay is leaving the Avengers. What does this mean for the team specifically? How do I say goodbye to what we had? Damn, Jed, damn. Jed Mackay is gone. I got to read it. I don't want to. It's official. Marvel is killing off. Now, I think this is a bunch of fluff. Use the words killing. Marvel is deleting off its new Avengers lineup. This comes to us from Screen Rant. Let me open this up real quick. I'll put it in here so that y'all can have it. I'm in my feelings. I am. Can we say the last Avengers run before Jed Mackay's run was successful? I don't necessarily know about that. I don't necessarily know. I'm gonna slap that in there real quick. Come on back on over here. Take a look at this article real quick. Cause I'm in my feeling. You know what I feel about this right here. So this comes to us from Nicholas Ayala 1 day ago. Marvel's current Avengers team is bound to change drastically as an entire era. Was it an era? 3 years? That's about 20-some issues, right? It's 2 years. This 2 years constitute an era. Anyway, officially comes to an end. Marvel as a whole enters a new and quite important era in 2026. The Ultimate Universe officially concludes. Did y'all see the Maker? Like, okay, I'm only dealing with Ultimate Black Panther, but did y'all read that? Like the Maker, did y'all see what he got going on? Like, I don't know how to necessarily tell y'all, but it's the last page for me. It's just it's the last page for me. Anyway, Anyway, Chip Zdarsky's Armageddon shakes up Marvel's main universe, and Marvel Studios' Avengers Doomsday launches the beginning of the end of the MCU's multiverse saga. Naturally, all these upcoming events will overhaul multiple Marvel continuities. Few, if any, Ultimate characters may make it out alive of Ultimate Endgame. Once again, did y'all see the last page? And Avengers Doomsday will bring several live-action superhero teams together. Meanwhile, Marvel Comics Earth 616 is likely to witness the birth of a brand new Avengers lineup. Y'all know we might be getting our wish. They might be putting Sam back as the Falcon. We're going to talk about it. Jed Mackay's Avenger run ends in 2026. God damn. Jed Mackay's The Avenger run, which started in 2023, I said 2 years, is officially set to conclude on March 4th. Damn. After more than 30 issues of high-stakes action involving Kang the Conqueror and his powerful alter ego, Mirrodin. The Avengers' conflict with Mirrodin and the Twilight Court will likely get a climactic ending before Earth's mightiest heroes move on to a bigger threat in the Marvel Universe. In 2026, the Avengers will star in Marvel. Nobody cares about that. Armageddon event. I guess we do care about that. That's the comics. Chip Zdarsky's Armageddon promises to be on par with the greatest. I don't know about that one. Because I just need folks to understand Marvel, your crossover events ain't been that. And Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals, meh. Blood Hunt. You had some standout titles. You did, but you had a whole bunch of titles that ain't had nothing to do with nothing, thus reducing that storyline to meh. One World Under Doom. Where was T'Challa was in the Mirrodin diadem. That's where T'Challa was. And you know what? That actually makes sense. So what, Theo? No, that actually makes sense. Okay, Vic is the Sorcerer Supreme, right? Right. We didn't see Wakanda at all in this storyline. I don't believe we did. Y'all let me know in the thoughts in the comment section and everything. But if you didn't see Wakanda in the One World Under Doom storyline, there's a very good reason for that. Y'all let me know. Let me get here. Because I don't believe it showed up because I ain't hear nobody referencing T'Challa. I ain't hear nobody referencing Wakanda. If in One World Under Doom, let me see here. Right. These were the best writers y'all coming with. I did. Don't do it to me. don't do it to me. Don't go to me, Marauder. So if it wasn't there, if Wakanda didn't show up in that storyline, it makes sense if you go back to Doom War. That make all the sense in the world. Because if he ever stepped foot in Wakanda again, they was going to delete him. They were. And while they don't do it, shout out to those of y'all that are rocking with me on the Black Panther content. I've been dropping the videos. I will be doing a video what T'Challa's base habit should have. I will be doing a video on that. But let's look at T'Challa, the man himself, for a second. If we go back to Doom War, specifically Power, before we even get to Doom War, if we go to Power, T'Challa got magical incantations tattooed all over his body. He would be a difficult person to deal with in that arena. It's almost like, for lack of better terminology, you know how Tony got the Mysterium armor, which is impervious to magic? You, and I'm saying this so the writers get it. You really ain't rolling up on T'Challa and you base level magic nothing. You finna get your head handed to you. Zaravari and his cult of priests have literally prayed over this dude and put those incantations on his body. You just can't see him. So I'm of the mindset, that's why if he didn't show up, Wakanda didn't show up, it's because somebody remembered that ain't necessarily the fight Doom need to be picking. Because if somebody keeps up with comic books, they know it ain't gonna play out like that. Anyway, moving right along. We are at 7:55. We came in here for a long time, not to be confused with her. Came in here for a good time. Let me scratch that. Came in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. No, we did not do that. I'm keeping up with these notes. Here we go. All right. Next topic. Moving right along. We're gonna go here. Skip here real quick. Skip to Malou. Action figure news from Dave's model behavior. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Stay with me. My action figure people up in here, stay with me. Because I'm like, whoa. What we finna do? Because I need to know. So we are getting a Marvel Rivals Cloak and Dagger 2-pack. Those of y'all that's playing Marvel Rivals, shout out to Dave's model behavior. We are getting a Marvel Rivals Cloak and Dagger 2-pack. If you have Cloak and Dagger, this would be a great time to go ahead and replace those figures. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Also, we're getting a Mariner action figure. Yes, Mariner from Alpha Flight. They are dropping her. They dropping her. They drop. Mariner is coming out. Yes. Who else we got? Oh, North Star. They dropping a North Star action figure. Dropping a North Star action figure. We've already talked about the Magic the Gathering Black Panther. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. But this is me looking at the Marvel Hasbro team. This is me talking to y'all on behalf of the Black Panther fan group. You know, because you're putting out a Black Panther action figure, right? Okay, so if you don't do the Dr. Eve Ewing version with the pauldron, then you need to do the Jonathan Hickman Imperial version. One or two. It'd be nice if you did it where they kind of looked interchangeable. But yeah. Don't go back and spin the block on no more Black Panthers from back in the day. We don't want the Christopher Priest version. Did that 2 times. We don't need the one from Fantastic 452. Gave us that one. We don't need the Jack Kirby version. Got that. We don't need no more MCU versions. Got plenty of them. We don't need the Wedding Day T'Challa. Good looking on that one. Walmart exclusive. We got that and everything. What you could do is, now, hey, you could give us a Black Panther 2-pack. Because what we really could use, because I already got my griot, so I wouldn't do that. But what you could do, we could definitely use another up to date. You know, you could give us the Imperial 2-pack with T'Challa and Shuri. Both of them was Black Panthers in it. Hers had the little fur collar and everything like that. Yeah. We need Skybreaker, and we need the Spirit. We need the Spirit Machine. Unmasked head sculpts. Yeah. Soft goods. If you're gonna give us capes, soft goods. Appreciate it. Good looking. Also, Avengers, The Crossing, Wanda and Vision 2-pack. Now, hey now. I don't know how we feel. I know Thor looked a whole hot mess in The Crossing. He did. But that Vision and Wanda. Yeah, I might make a move on that. It's not last, it's not least. We're getting an MCU James Marsden Cyclops in a Jim Lee inspired costume. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna have to. James, I don't think James got the treatment he should have got. I think he got done wrong and everything like that. Definitely because he's playing my boy Cyclops and everything. But I'm gonna jump on that though. James Marsden, Jim Lee inspired costume, MCU version. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm right there. You know what? Y'all get that right, Hasbro. That's gonna probably be my go-to Cyclops. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My brother D-Real say good writing is good writing. Yes, it is. Nightella says I'm still confused on how we got a wedding date to child. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Watch this. Watch this. Nightella. When that action figure came out in Walmart, when this action figure came out in Walmart, how many people knew that was the wedding date to T'Challa? How many people knew? No, dead ass. Dead ass. Hey, I got a Black Panther action figure. Bring that over here for a second. Hold on, man. Let me go through my comic books real quick. Bro, that's the T'Challa on the cover. That's him. They didn't get well, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think folks know. I think if you ask the action figure today, an action figure collector today, if they knew what that costume was, they wouldn't be able to tell you. They wouldn't be able to tell you. It's us as fans. We sit there like, okay, that's the Christopher Priest version right there. All right, that's the Jack Kirby version. Yeah, I need that right there. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's the Fantastic Four. That's the one that debuted right there. Got the cape on and everything. Yeah, that's right. I'm picking up all that right there. Hold on. That's the one from the cover. That's Reginald Hudlin right there. That's Reginald Hudlin. We got two from Ta-Nehisi Coates. You got the blue one, and then you got the one with the vibranium effect. So we sit up here like, okay, well, you giving us where's Dr. Eve Ewing now, Cheryl Lynn Eaton now, Jonathan Hickman version? Wait a minute. And if you're gonna give me a Magic the Gathering, the only one that looked like they could actually go back there and play around in them Magic the Gathering days is the one with the kelp. That's the one that makes sense. Like that would be the one. That's the one that's got the spear on the back. Don't shortchange me on the spear either. I know I already got one, got two. Don't shortchange me on the spear. All right, moving right along. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't think they knew not to tell them that was the wedding day Black Panther. I think most action figure collectors were like, "Ooh, I got me a Black Panther." All right, where are we at? Because I actually jumped over that one. It's 8:03. 2026 is on the way out. Yes, it is. What's your favorite comic book story of 2025? Say it one more time. Can I say that one more time? Can I do it? What is your favorite comic book story of 2025? We Imperial, Bloodletter, yeah, my man put his foot in that thing. Let's see here. Mr. Terrific, year one. You know, the sample size was kind of small this year if you pick it up what a brother putting down. So yeah. What story, participation time, ain't got nothing to do with me. What was your favorite comic book story of 2025? What was your favorite comic book story of 2025? You could say Ultimate Black Panther. You could. Has the year been long? It's been. Shadow Cabinet come out this year? Shadow Cabinet came out last year. What Ronnie say? I think I've been saying this all year. We need two T'Challa Black Panther action figures. The first one is Dr. Eve Ewing's Black Panther and Brian Hill. Yeah, you did say that. Brian Hill's Ultimate Black. Listen, you ready? Hasbro, I'll buy it. I can't tell you I'm pressed for the ultimate one. And Ryan's absolutely right. If you're gonna give us the ultimate version, yeah, that better be in the 2-pack. But you should know it's gonna sell. That's what I want you to know now. It's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. But let me see, Mr. Terrific Year 1, right? Ultimate Black Panther, right? Blood Letter, right? Imperial. Shadow Cabinet had to come out this year because that's when I got Icon this year. Shadow Cabinet was nice. Shadow Cabinet and Blood Letter both left me wanting more. Mr. Terrific was backstory, fleshed out Michael's backstory. Blood Letter, definitely want to see where the young lady, her role, how it plays out in Al Simmons' world and everything like that. What you say now? Taylor says, definitely not One World Under Doom. No, I ain't even read that. I ain't even read it. Theo, why you didn't read it? My character wasn't in it. T'Challa wasn't in World. T'Challa was not in One World Under Doom. He wasn't. Which, once again, that would be the second crossover that he and all of Wakanda missed because they wasn't in Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals either. Okay. Being as honest as I can, I don't think I necessarily have a favorite. I like Blood Letter. I want to see where that's going. Shadow Cabinet, I want more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Imperial. Jonathan Hickman did his thing in Imperial. Like, if you're a Black Panther fan and you seeing the Hulk got T'Challa pressed against the wall, it sounds like, man, excuse me, dude, my dog teleport. So I'm loving all that. Mr. Terrific. I do want to know more. We got Michael's son. Fair play? Yeah. So I can't necessarily say I got a favorite story. What I can say, there are stories that I want more of. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So hopefully the writers will give me some more of that and everything like that. But I would say Avengers has been the most consistent pull in my pre-orders this year. I feel that. I'm changing the writer. I don't think, which we can do, absolutely. Jed Mackay did his thing. But I'm interested in the Impossible City. What we finna do with that? Or we just done? Because every time we get a new writer, the Avengers get a new headquarters. Well, this the first one that's sentient. It can't be an Avenger. Like that's a game changer right there. Like, hey, bro, you know our headquarters is an Avenger too. So I want to see that story continue. It feels like the stories are incomplete for me. Yeah. Ronnie says my favorite book run for this year would have to be Ultimate Black Panther, and I'm so angry it's ending this month. And the Grand Madam says it feels like this. Yeah. And Grand Madam, to your point, that might be a symptom of knowing I got 24 issues. And what do I mean when I say that? We talked before about how comic book story writing has changed. They write for the trade paperback. They don't write for the comic book. Comic books used to be, if we got 12 issues in a year, I got multiple story arcs going on. I got a big bad, that big bad showing up in the annual and everything, been looming, but they got stories that can stand alone. You ain't necessarily got to go get Spider-Man #4 if the story in Spider-Man 1 through 3 then wrapped up. They'll tell you, hey, start the next issue. So you can sit right there, okay, I got my 3, I got my story right here. I don't want to start the next story. But here, if I'm being fair, I was watching a video last night You talk about the absolute universe is doing better than the ultimate universe. Some readers weren't aware. I thought the plan was to always stop after 2 years, but the way some are interpreting it, and they could absolutely be right and I could be wrong, is that even though the maker was set to come back in 2 years, that didn't necessarily mean the ultimate universe was going to stop in 2 years. Well, I'm reading Brian Hill's Ultimate Black Panther, and I like it. I'm going to say that first. I like it. But it reads better as a novel. If you read novels, if you're accustomed to reading novels, if you're comfortable reading novels, you don't have a problem with his writing style. It's if all you're familiar with writing, I'm going to say reading or comic books, this is dragging out to you. But you know who else wrote stories that dragged out? Don McGregor. His Black Panther stories play out like novels. So I think in this day and age, which is crazy, we do these videos, myself, me and Dara talking, everything like that. People's attention span ain't that long. It's not. It's not. It's not. So I would think when you're writing a comic, you want to catch them in that first issue. Boom, grab them. Knock that story out in the next issue, if not the next issue after that. You got 3. That's the attention span. What we're asking people to do who don't even do it left to their own volition is invest in a 10 to 15 to 20 issue story. Attention span ain't that long. And we know that as YouTubers. If we do videos that are pre-recorded and they're running anything over 3 minutes, you run the risk of not having that many people check it out. You got to get, as I told Daryl, a 3-minute video, get in and get out. That's the attention span. And even with some of them videos, if you ain't doing what it takes to hold the attention span for a full 3 minutes, YouTube gonna show it. They didn't dip out. Well, if that's the analytics, and we know that because we're in that day and age where folks on their smart devices, the attention span ain't that long. Well, the folks that read, their attention span ain't that long. So, I tell them says Imperial was a banger and Ultimate Black Panther first half of the story was good. It just got stale towards the end. It was the pacing. I'd love a Black Panther novel if I had the time. Grand Madam, Barnes and Noble. Go check them out. Whenever you get a chance of just Googling and everything, they do have Black Panther novels sitting out there. They're not canon, but they do. Grand Madam, they are very incomplete. Yeah. So that's I had some, I didn't have favorite stories. I had stories that I just liked, that I just enjoyed, that I would love to see more of. Oh, I like this one right here. And then we're going to get up out of here with a petty one. Captain America, Winter Soldier. Is Steve Rogers woke by today's standards? I just want to, I'm being petty. Because I know folks, Steve coming back, they happy and everything like that. Hey, I'm with that. Also, Anthony Mackie's has let me just say it like this. There is a Sam Wilson action figure being released for the Doomsday movie, a live action MCU. That action figure has Falcon on the name of it, on the box. It's got Falcon on the box. Thank you. Shout out once again to Dave, Modern Behavior. It says, it don't say it say Falcon. Now we already got a Falcon action figure. They released the Red Hulk, Captain America Sam Wilson, and what Torres, Falcon action figure. I'm like, Now, here's what got me kind of stoked. Because Dave, I hope you didn't just lead me down. Dave put up a picture of Sam in his green and orange costume. Now, we know Chris Evans is coming back. Don't play with me. Don't. This would be, you finna give me Sam as the Falcon? You finna give me the green and orange costume, MCU version of it? Oh man, I'm liking that right there. I don't know, but I'm hoping y'all, man, listen, I don't want to say. But anyway, Captain America Winter Soldier, is Steve Rogers woke by today's standards? So Clark, Truth, Justice, American Way, James Gunn, saving the dog. Some folks got upset about that. Had a conversation, told Lex, hey man, I'm just as human as you, man. You know, I wake up every day scared and stuff like that. You got Lex not liking Clark because Clark is an alien. I don't know how folks didn't. He's never liked Clark because of that fact. He's an alien. Once he found out he wasn't human, because Lex feel like low-key he's cheating. Okay, all right. The folks got offended by that. I don't know why. But when folks be offended, because let me see. I got the Triskelion, and Hydra that infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, that sounds a lot like Nazis infiltrating the American government. For real. So, because you see that wasn't those that were with Hydra, weren't they acting very authoritative? Didn't they believe in oversight? Wasn't Steve against all of that? I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. They were about oppressing. Steve was like, no, Americans should be free to do what they want to do. Kind of like how Clark said that whole same damn thing. And if you believe in more restricted policies for Americans, well, that would be Hydra. If you believe in taking care of folks before they cause any fuss, that would be Hydra. And that's exactly what they did. What version of woke we using? Not the 1930s version. Not the we're using the one that's been confiscated. Yeah, I said it's the petty version of the show. We're using the version of woke that's been colonized. Yeah, that's because I've actually had Africans and African Americans argue with me saying it don't mean that no more. Says who? Oh, you just went along with the program, huh? I get it. Grand Madam says Hydra lie. Yeah. I just want no. I'm just folks be so geeked about Steve. I don't think Steve rock with y'all like that. Is what I'm saying. I think John Walker rock with y'all. John Walker is your cap. John Walker is your cap. It ain't Steve. The dude that you glad to be coming back. Ain't him. But I can't necessarily say I was looking for. I don't care one way or the other. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if Chris Evans come back or not. Because I'm not checking for it. But now, if y'all gonna get that action figure right. See, I did that. Y'all gonna get that action figure right. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. Last but not least, we out of here and we ended on a petty note. So I don't know if y'all are over there on Instagram. There's this up and coming. She reminds me of Jess Hilarious. You know how Jess be like, this is Jess with the mess? Yes. Okay. So it's this young lady from New York. Yo Baby Nate, I think is her name. Yo Baby Nate. And I don't know. I don't know. But She and Clarissa Shields beefing. I don't know how, why. I don't even know how we got here. I know she had made some comments about Clarissa and Papoose and everything like that. I know she's a sensation over there. I'm subscribed to her. I ain't even gonna lie. But today she put up some pictures. Now she been clowning Clarissa about her fashion choices. Hey, I'm Generation X. We know how it is to get talked about in regards to our clothing. It is what it is. But we would talk back. We would crack back. Or somebody would swing. You ain't know how to crack jokes, but you know how to throw them hands. That's what you did. Well, today, she put the pictures on there. And it's Clarissa from the ESPN magazine photo shoot. You know the body? Where they don't have no clothes on. Okay, all right. She's roasting Clarissa. Now, when you're funny, you're funny. I'm with you when you're funny. But when you're reaching, you're reaching. Those photos are old as hell. Those photos old as hell. Where were you at when she popped up in the magazine? Because I say once again, the photos of Clarissa Shields in the ESPN magazine posing nude, that's old. So now you looking for stuff to talk. You see now? See where I just went with that? You're looking for stuff. As opposed to just letting it play out naturally, organically, now you're looking for stuff. And you know what? It's exposing how many people weren't keeping up with Clarissa Shields before she started dating Papoose. How many women weren't even rocking with Clarissa Shields until she got into the Remy Ma conversation? You know a damn thing about her. You wasn't following her. She was a boxer. That ain't your thing, so you didn't give two damns. She was showing up on magazine covers left and right. You weren't checking because she wasn't involved in drama. She was about her business. But now because she's involved in drama, mess, for no reason, because she's a professional athlete, she has nothing in common with your baby name. But you finna get I like jokes. You funny, you funny. But when you teasing somebody and you trolling somebody and you trying to be mean and malicious, and all you really wind up doing is expose your ignorance for what it is, you stop being funny. You're trying to roast that young lady. The only way you could roast her, ESPN or Comedy Today, some publication that deals with social media influencers or famous entertainers, they would have to call you. You take a similar photo shoot, except instead of posing with boxing gloves and boxing shoes on because you don't box, you would pose in front of either a green screen or just by a window with a microphone or a cell phone. Look, but you be nude. But you be nude. See, you would have been selected because you are in the upper echelon of influencers, and you would be nude. The question is, what you look like nude in comparison to her? She was comfortable in her skin, whether you like it or not. She was comfortable enough in her skin, and she's not the only athlete to do that. She's not. This was the one time, instead of you trying to be funny, you actually should have acknowledged her, congratulated her. You know how you do this and everything like that with your nails? Yeah, that was the one time where that joke wasn't funny. It didn't land. It didn't stick. All you did was show how little you know and how stupid / ignorant some people will follow others just so they can be noticed. Not calling you stupid. I'm talking about the folks that were in your comment section. Because ain't none of y'all brand new. Y'all all grown. So that means y'all done seen that damn pictures before. Keep up with these notes and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I want to say I appreciate y'all for putting up. We started at 6:30, right? It is an hour and 54 minutes. That means we're almost up out of here. Hit that like button. You still here? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Duck React said, "Why Sam get only 10 minutes of screen time in Doomsday while Steve get 30?" Man, listen, they already get Steve already up on him. They didn't gave Steve his own trailer. My brother said, that is some type. I mean, bro, how we doing it? We literally have a dude in the White House who worships Hitler, who keeps the Bible right there. And folks can say what they want to. He don't like Hitler. He act like it. He's dictatorish. He talks like Adolf. Like this, we're not even doing this at this particular point in time. No, we literally have folks that are literally Hydra-ish, got more in common with Nazi Germany than they do with America. We literally have kids, adolescents, young males cosplaying as Nazis in America. Make that not cosplaying as G.I. Joe. No. Not Snake Eyes. Hell no. No. General Hulk. Flint. No, they're not doing that. They posing as German officers taking pictures going into American restaurants. Make it make sense. I just want to thank God. I really, really do. I just want to thank God. I love America. She not perfect, but I love my country. I love my country to the point where if somebody did that, I could show you better than I could tell you how much of a nationalist I am. I'm a second generation veteran out of 3. Second generation out of 3. You can't wear that around me. You can't wear that around me. It ain't gonna be funny. I'm not gonna embrace the whole freedom of speech thing. I'm not. It's too many of us in the ground. And when I say us, I'm talking about American soldiers. It's too many of us in the ground that fought that war for Americans who didn't to be embracing that philosophy. It's too many of us in the ground. Too many. So I ain't gonna be the one to do that with. I'm not gonna be the one to do that with. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna show you better than anybody can tell you how much an African American, a descendant of Africa, loves America. I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm gonna beat you down for every veteran that they ever served, whether they living or not. I'm gonna wear your ass out. And I don't care who you are. That's disrespectful. That's the American that should be deported. I don't care if you're 6'6", 5'6". I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm gonna wear your ass out. Do not be around me wearing anything like that. I'm gonna hurt you, as you should be, because that's disrespectful. Freedom of speech? No, that's un-American. That's un-American. That's heinous. That's reprehensible. There's nothing that's going to be able to save you. I don't care nothing about your ethnicity. You walk around with that on and you let me see it and I'm in your presence, I'm probably going to be incarcerated that day. Because I'm expecting somebody to come up and take up for you and everything like that. But I'm going to be taking up for my fellow brothers and sisters that serve. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, But then again, I'm not the only American that needs to be thinking like that, because I'm not the only American that served. I'm not the only American that has descendants that serve. I'm sorry, ancestors that serve. Yeah, my daughter did serve. I'm not the only American. I'm not. So I'm looking at my fellow Americans and I'm trying to figure out, when did we start tolerating this? We got family members in the grave behind this. We got relatives in the grave. We got love members, family members, friends in the grave behind this. We got great grandparents in the grave behind it. I don't care nothing about no damn made up race. When the hell did we start accepting this? What's got them feeling that damn comfortable? Please do not tell me it's a skin color. And please do not tell me you sold out your nationality for a skin color. Do not tell me that. Do not tell me you spit in the grave in the face of your ancestors who fought for this country just because of a damn skin color. Please don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's not going to fly with me. Honestly, it's not going to fly with any American veteran. Notice what I said. It's not going to fly with anybody that's proud of America. Whether we like what's going on in America or not, it's not. That's going to be enough to get your ass whooped. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I have dated athletes coming up. They all very feminine out them clothes. Clarissa looks a bit too boyish nude. I definitely would not joke about that. Sounds like Kimoyo said, sounds like a hating female, mad because another woman is out here shining. I mean, she handled the business. I wasn't paying any attention to her until she dissed Layla Ali. Bam. Bam. But you see what you just said? You ain't out here roasting them. I get that. That's when Clarissa started embracing drama. And I don't know whether she felt like with the whole Remy Mama thing, with the Remy Ma thing, we got to keep embracing drama. No, queen. You're a queen. You're a heavyweight champion of the world. You ain't got to do all that. So, yeah, I get it. But the damnest thing is, Grand Madam, she'd already done that photo shoot years before. Knowing Papoose, knowing Remy, that photo shoot been over. Yeah. So, but you came to know her, which is crazy. There are those of us that know her for her boxing skills. That's how we came to know Clarissa Shields. And then there are those that have come to know her because of drama. That's a damn shame. Because I don't know who told her that's what it was. And it started with Remy Ma. If you got Papoose, you ain't got to have no conversation with Remy Ma. As a matter of fact, folks act like they didn't forget how to swipe to the left, swipe up, swipe down. Everything that somebody send you don't require a response. But I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh, let's see here. Clarissa would still get that work from every dude I know. Grand Madam. It's something to be said when you dating a woman that know how to handle her hand. you ain't ever worried about nobody jumping on you when y'all go out. You be like, oh, I got somebody right here with me. My brother Daryl says, he says Shadow Cabinet was in 2024. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Blood Letter was in 2025. Okay, yeah. I need that. I need some more Blood Letter. I need some more of that. Drama Sales. I hate that that's what that is. Because I don't even know how to do that well. I don't. They say drama do sell, but you got to be proficient in it. I don't like me in drama. I think I would make a mistake. I don't think I'm, what's the word I'm looking, experienced enough to be successful in that lane. Nah, I'm stay on over here. That said, let's pull on up, see what we got. We are at 2 hours and 3 minutes. I think that's it. My brother Daryl is coming our way at 9:30. He has to watch this. I like this right here. He got that deep dive. You know he got that deep dive. Make sure I get him. Yeah, big bro. Got comics in review. Absolute Wonder Woman meets Absolute Batman. Let me make sure I do it. Do what it do tonight. Woo, 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 woo. Do what it do tonight. Put this in here and everything like that. So y'all have that. Y'all pull up on the link. That's it. We out. Like, share, subscribe. I'ma say it. The #1 Black Panther channel. Point blank, period. Ain't nobody doing it like this. You want Black Panther. I want some Black Panther. I'm going to give you some Black Panther. Come on over here and get the Black Panther. All thing, everything Black Panther. And we're going to be sprinkling some other stuff in there and everything as well, too. That's it. We are out. Till next time, in between time, tomorrow time. Remember late great Don Cornelius. Chadwick Boseman. See if I got this a little bit right here. See if I can bring us out the way I brought us in. That said, we are out. Remember the late great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. Till next time, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and soul. We out.